Trackside here at Gloucester Park with Greg Bond, who trains in partnership with his wife Sky, and they have two runners in the Inter-Dominion qualifying heat, Group 2 race. Mac Banner drawn the pole, finished a nice race in this exact heat last year, and has the nice draw and hasn't been going too bad. Now Major Mark in 4. What's the tactics and how do you think they'll go?
Well, we're hoping to earn something, but yeah, no, look, David Hercules and Pacific Warrior, look, the two. But good draw for the big horse, so he'll, from barrier 1, I think he'd probably take a trail on Pacific Warrior, and yeah, look, he's working along good. Mac Banner, he's probably hasn't quite lived up to expectations since we've had him, but his work's good now, and his second up win at Pinjarra was great from the breeze, and yeah, big step up in class. But as you said, he raced in this company last year, and I think ran 3rd or 4th, I think, in the heat. So, so yeah, look, I'd expect him to be in the hunt for running a place again this year from that barrier. And our Major Mark, yeah, he's just a tricky one. He doesn't handle the track that good. But look, hopefully we'll get across from 4, and you would think that either Better's Fire or David Hercules will be on the march early to get outside Pacific Warrior. And yeah, so hopefully we'll get a good trip in the running line. And in his best form, he could probably surprise, but just doesn't handle the track. And we're probably thinking of sending him to Sydney in due course to try and let him get around Menangle, and hopefully he'll handle the bends better there.
Well, hopefully better signs for him. We look at your horses in on Monday. Firstly, you've in a 6-horse field, you've got half the field. I'm Terrific is resuming. Black Mr. Mac has drawn in 5 as third up from a spell and hasn't been going too bad. Nam Opulent is airborne at the moment. She's got brilliant gate speed. Looks like she could be able to lead this race even tonight. Her form's just spectacular. How do you like her chances on Monday?
Yeah, I would think you've assessed that pretty well. Only a 6-horse field over the mile, but yeah, look, she'll just come out running. I would think, you know, in that sort of race there Monday, even though it's only a mile with the sprint lane at Pinjarra and the small field, I would have thought the lead to be there for her, and so that's where we'd be heading for sure. So she's definitely our pick out of the barn. The other 2 horses are working along good. I'm Terrific first up from a break, hasn't trialled, but he's pretty forward, so expect him to run it. Probably miles not really his go, but expect him to run a solid enough race. And Black Mr. Mac's working along good, second here last start behind El Greco Under Fire, and pretty quick time. Again, probably miles not really his go, but I'd like to think you know, that they'll definitely be in the cut up for the places, assuming M Opulent leads and wins. Yeah.
And we go to Monday and have a look. I'm a Tragedy's drawn barrier 2. This horse, he's been awfully unlucky as of late. He's a very good on-speed runner. He's got a bit of gate speed. Looking at the field, I'm quietly confident as a punter that if he found the top, he'd be pretty hard to beat. Yeah, look, got pretty badly interfered with on Monday here, so the form doesn't read that flash, but unfortunately a horse galloped in front of him and he got checked at a crucial time, otherwise he would have finished a hell of a lot closer. Colin was really happy with how he was travelling at the time. So yeah, look, again, a nice race for him, a good barrier. It's definitely a drop back in class from Monday. So yeah, working good. I expect him to, with a even luck in running, to be right in the finish. Of course, that's Tuesday at Gloucester Park, and having a look at Jungle Jewel, inside back draw for her, and good to see her back after a tumble on the track. How's she come back from the fall, and how's she working? Yeah, look, didn't bother trialling her, but look, her work's good. Nice little race for her over the mile inside of the back row. Probably just going to need a bit of racing luck, but I thought it was actually a winnable race for her. But yeah, we're pretty happy with her work at home. She's done what she has to do, and took her a while to recover from the fall, etc. But her track work suggests she hasn't taken any mental harm from it, so a little bit tricky. Not the one horse form has dropped off a bit lately, though. One was in a stand where it galloped out and it had a bit of form before that, so hopefully if it's got enough gate speed to sort of get us into it, and we get a split in the last lap, I thought she'd be a real chance. Yeah. Decent push for her. My Good Deed racing tonight and backs up on Tuesday, 2 off 10 metres. His number one asset's his ability to step off the tape so fast, and if he finds his way up into the front of the pack, you'd think with the horses off the front, they'd probably just hand up to him again. You would think so. Look, just a nice, really strong, free running sort of a horse. So he gives everything a chance behind him generally, which that'll catch up with him in time as he gets on a tighter mark. But yeah, look, assuming he comes through tonight, all right and everything good, yeah, he'll go round. And yeah, again, I thought he'd be a strong chance for us again. Yeah. And finally, Tuapeka Kahu resuming from 1. This horse really kept on improving last campaign, and if it can lead to good front-running type, and McIntosh has just always been around the mark. He's drawn 8, so be trying to lead with the 1 and hoping for the best luck for the 8.
Yeah. Tua Pika, who, as you said, came through from an MO last campaign and through to an M3 and was very consistent and beat better fields than this last time in. So would expect his work's been good. Would expect him doing everything our utmost to hold up there, and I think he's got the gate speed to do that, and which is great. So that'll give him a real good shot at the race. And McIntosh, got he won about 8 or 9 or 10 races very quickly when we got him. Got to an M3 pretty quick. So he's found the game just not hopeless, but a little bit tough since then. But look, again, his work's good enough to camp on this horse and get a split. You could see him in the finish too. So we got a little bit of insurance there. One up front and 1 leaders back or 3 back. Yeah.
And best chance over the weekend?
Best chance over the weekend, I could probably roll the dice with Jungle Jewel from the back row, but probably I'm a Tragedy from the barrier draw. He doesn't need too much luck. He can make his own luck from there.
You seem pretty keen on Jungle Jewel, so we'll see how it goes on Tuesday. Best of luck in the Inter Dominion heat and over the weekend.
Yep. Cheers, mate.